With Power BI data flows on premium per user or premium environments, in order to create a new data flows, you need to come to New, and you click on Data Flows. This page is going to open, and then in here you need to define new tables, which was the previous define new entities. You click on New Tables, and once the page loads, you see that Power Query Online or Data Flows has several different connectors here for your cloud sources. So I'm clicking here on CSV. I'm going to browse from OneDrive, clicking on, and then right after, clicking on a source that you want to use for your data flows. This one, we're going to be using the video game sales data. Click on Open. It's going to take a few moments, and right after that, you just need to click on Next. And once it loads, you can see the same screen that we have on the Power BI desktop before you import the data. As you guys can see here, we have different columns and then also the option of transforming the data. I'm going to click here, but I'm going to use another example that I have already done for this data warehouse of video game sales. So through this example here, I have developed a data warehouse, a simple data warehouse for video game sales. And we have the dimension platform, the dimension year, dimension genre, dimension publisher and name. In these dimension tables, most of the transformations are all the same, essentially promoting the headers, changing the columns, removing other columns and leaving just the column for that table, and then removing the duplicates, sorting, and then adding an index. The index later, it's going to be added to the fact table, which is this one here. And as you guys can see it, we have the foreign keys, which are the indexes from the dimension tables inserted into the fact table. A cool way to visualize all of this here is the diagram view. The diagram view is going to give you all the different dimension tables and with all the steps that they have. So if I enlarge, it's going to show all of them here, which is the same thing as this here on the side, the query settings. So these steps are these steps here. So if you enlarge it, you'll be able to see them. And then the fact table, if you enlarge all of it, you'll see that all the steps that we took here to create it. A fun thing also that you can do, it's essentially getting the data set, transforming Power BI desktop, and then copying from the advanced editor all the M code, and then copying and pasting here. So as you can see here, I could have just copied and pasted from Power BI desktop to this advanced editor on data flows, and everything would be all the same from the desktop. Once this is all done, you save and close. And once you save and close, you need to give it a name. It's going to validate the queries. You need to give it a name. And let's head out to Power BI desktop to import all of this. Once you open your Power BI desktop, you need to log into your account, your premium per user account or your premium account. You need to get data. You're going to have now Power BI data flows, which the current state of importing it's actually direct query. And then when it opens, you see here your workspace, my premium dev workspace with my DW test. I just need to choose all of the tables that I want to import. I load them, and then once they are loaded, you're going to be here in the back end. So if I go to my diagram view, the new imported files are all tables are all here. The thing with them, it's that need to be joined. So as you guys can see here, they come with no joins. Here it's all of the joins already done and working fine. So with this, I conclude this data flows transformation and loading to Power BI desktop.